Graders, today we're going to be practicing our mental math strategies. And until this point, we've been practicing how can we add and subtract up to 20 using some different strategies. So thinking about our success criteria, you'll know you're successful if you can use the drawing a picture strategy, if you can use counting on as a strategy. And today what we're going to do is we're going to practice making a 10. So I'm going to show you in two different ways how we can use make a 10 strategy. One is with my tools in front of me, and then the other I'm going to show you how you can show and explain your thinking in words and pictures. That'll also help you meet our success criteria. So let's get started. The first thing I need to think about is how many am I going to be solving for? And so we first need to start with our equation. We're going to again be practicing how can we add up to 20 using our make a 10 strategy. So the first equation that we're going to be solving is 9 plus 6 equals blank. Now you can see 9 is one of our add-ins and 6 is another of our add-ins. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what it looks like when we use our tools, and then I'll show you what it looks like when we can use our numbers and pictures to help us. So the first thing I need to do is I need to count out 9 different of our materials. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now, because I have 9 here, I'm going to make my 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, the goal is that we're going to make a 10 because when we think about the number 10, 10 is a more efficient way to start adding in our different place values. So you can see there's only 1 10 and there's 0 ones, which makes it a little bit easier for us to navigate as we're adding and we're trying to start our adding and subtracting in our heads. So first thing I need to do is I need to think about which of these add-ins is closest to 10. I know 9 is the closest to 10 because it's only one more until I get to 10. So watch what I do with my tools. I'm going to move one of my tools over here, and now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So because I was able to move one, that's called making a 10. Now I need to think how many more do I have that I haven't counted in my 10. So I have 10 over here and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I know 10 plus 5 equals 15. That is the make a 10 strategy. But now you're probably wondering, what does that look like when I want to write it out and I don't have tools in front of me? So I'm going to show you a way that we can do that. One of the ways that we can do that is by thinking about I have 6 can be separated and moved into 2 different numbers, just like what I did before. I had 6 and I moved 1. So I know I'm moving 1 to make this a 10, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. So 1 plus 5 equals 6. So when I think that out in my writing, now I can rewrite my equation. So it'll say 10 plus 5 equals 15. That is how I can make a 10, because this was my 9 plus 1 that I moved over. If you're thinking about how could you draw a picture, you could start with 9 circles, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I have 6 more that I'm adding. It's kind of like a tens frame where I take one of these and move it over here. So now I have 10 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which equals a sum of 15. That is how we can make a 10. So now let's try another one. With this one, I want you to think, how could you solve this problem using make a 10 as your strategy? We're going to solve 7 plus 8 equals blank. Again, we're looking for our sum, which is the answer to an addition equation. Let's think. I could use my tools, so I can put 7 erasers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I can have 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Notice I'm keeping my materials organized because I want to make it easier for me to see it, and then that also helps me be careful so I don't make mistakes in my math today. Now I'm looking and I see that 8 is pretty close to 10. So now I need to think, how many more do I need to get to 10 from 8? So I can count on if I want 8, 9, 10. I need 2 more. So I can move 2 of my erasers from one side to the other. And now you can see I have 10 erasers on this side. So what I've done, if I just move my erasers real quick, I've taken 2 away, so I can make a 2 close to my 8. That's going to make 10. And then how many do I have left? You can see because I moved 2 over to make a 10, with my 8, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Because 5 plus 2 equals 7. So now I need to think this one can be moved down because I have a 2 here. So now I have a 10. And I've already used it, so I can circle it, I've used my 10. And then I need to think, what do I have left? I have 5 left, so I have 5 plus 10. And I know 5 plus 10 equals 15. Because my 10s don't change, I have nothing to regroup. So 0 plus 5 in the ones place equals 5. We're going to be continuing practicing these strategies, but I want you to think which part of it makes sense to you, which part of it can you do on your own, and which part are you still working on. And we will continue to work on those.